Cars, telephone.
When I was your age, I didn't even have running water or a bathroom in the home that I was raised in.
Oh, wow. Well, we didn't have a bathroom. We didn't have running water. Surely didn't have microwaves. And actually, when I was growing up, we even had a coal cook stove. Because my dad was a coal miner, it was easy for him to get coal. And so that's what we had. Oh, what did I do for fun? Well, I'd go out somewhere and sit and watch the birds, or I'd go back someplace and read a book. we'd play baseball sometimes out in the road.
We played a lot of games, board games, cards, things like that. We played, softball, baseball.
$0.25 a gallon.
Yeah.
I can remember gas being 25 cents a gallon. And I don't know about groceries. I know even after I was married for a long time, $35 a week would buy all of our groceries. Of course, my husband was making $4,000 a year. We thought we were rich.
I started driving, I see, 1963.
How old were you?
I was 15. Gas was you could get 5 gallons of gas for $1.
Well, I started driving when I was 17, and I don't remember. I think that was about when gas was 25 cents a gallon. That would have been in the mid 50s. Oh, my dad's first car was a Model A. That was during World War II. They weren't making cars in World War II. You had to have older cars that you kept up in good shape.
1956 Ford Galaxy 500.
First TV, I'd say it was probably not too long after we were married in 1954.
I didn't get my first TV until 1961, 1962. Yeah. How about you?
Probably between 59 and 60.
Country, Western.
I listened to WLS in Chicago. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, yeah.
Walked most of the time.
I walked.
And I rode the school bus.
Oh,
Boring.
Day started out with the Pledge of Allegiance, and then you went your first class. My first class was gym class.
In high school, we had 6 periods, I think, and usually you had a couple of study halls so that you could do your lessons then.
Like when? In high school you
Landon put that.
I didn't take any advanced classes. I just took regular math. I did take algebra and 1 year of geometry. I didn't take any calculus or anything like that.
We had American history. We had government and algebra and world history, and I took home ec and Latin, 2 years of that. And in later grade, when I was junior and senior, I took bookkeeping, typing, and shorthand too. I worked at a store downtown, and then when school started, that's when I was able to get released early in the afternoon if I kept my grades up. And I started out making 50 cents an hour, and 2 years later I was making 60 cents an hour.
My first job was, I guess I worked for my dad. I made $35 a week.
My first job was a job working at a hospital cafeteria, and I made $2.18 an hour. Yeah, it was a summer job between my junior and senior year.
Oh, wow. Well, I've got a computer. A lot of older people don't want computers. They don't want to be they don't want to try to learn, I guess, to use a computer. But I enjoy it. A lot of my time on the internet is in genealogy. I'm very much interested in tracing my family back and my husband's family. And my family goes, I can trace them all the way back to Germany.
Keeping in touch with your family.
No matter where you're at.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, lots of them probably. Now they have MRIs and they have CAT scans, which of course we did not have.
Like open heart surgery, affected me probably more than anything was the cancer, the surgery and stuff they can do for cancer now.
I can remember when John Kennedy was assassinated. We were very interested to go down to Huntsville, Alabama, whenever the space program was beginning and everything. They had this museum, and we were fascinated by all this. We could not imagine people leaving here and going to the moon. I can remember World War II slightly. I can remember the atomic bombs. And I would go to the library and I would read all these. The newspapers was full of all this stuff about the atomic bomb and the people over there and everything. And I went to the library and read all that. I was really impressed. Then I got scared later.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of things like that happen. All of, walking on the moon. I mean, there's just so many things. I think the whole, you was asking about cell phones. Just the technology. How far we've came. It's just amazing to me.
Probably the thing that's affected me more than anything was I went through the Vietnam War. I had a lot of friends. I was lucky I didn't have to go because we got married right after high school. But I had friends that went to Vietnam, friends that come back really messed up from the stuff that went on over there. And that probably affected me more than anything that I can really say in my lifetime. How my friends come back affected from that war.